Cold. Cold night in a cruel world. Mason, I came out here so I could be alone. I need to think of something by myself. Oh. But you don't own this beach, Cruz. You know, there's a great inequity in our creation. Cruz, all men are not created equal. Some men are created to spend their lives with a woman, and some men are created to spend their lives alone. I don't know if created is the right word that I'm looking for. I don't normally have trouble finding the right word, but tonight I'm a little cold. But nonetheless, I'm one of those men that's destined is a better word, to spend my life alone. And you, my bombed beach buddy, are destined to spend your life with a woman, with Eden. You and Eden were meant to be together. In spite of my jaded demeanor, I am absolutely sure of that. You two were meant for each other. And now, God, why were they taken away from us? Just when your life starts to take on some meaning, take some shape, you have a wife and a baby on the way. You should go home to them. There's no reason to go home, because everything's changed. Eden's gone. Everything's different. All of us. It doesn't have to change for you and Victoria. One time in my life, I tried to do something selfless. My virginal attempt to become a decent human being. And she doesn't believe me. What are you talking about? There's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. I don't need to hear your secrets. This secret is not exclusively mine. I don't care. I want you to leave me alone. Where do I have to go to find somebody to leave me alone? You're not going to change the subject, Cruz. I've made up my mind, and I will not be diverted. It has to do with Victoria's baby. If the baby is a girl, we want to name it Eden. That's all right with you. Go ahead. Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm going to grant your request and leave you alone with your thoughts.
give up your fight to get your movement back. And even if you did have to stay in a wheelchair, you'd deal with it.
Maybe. Maybe I'm a coward, but I'm not sure I'd want to try. I think I could force myself to. But if I went back to Cruz, I know that he would never leave me no matter what. Even if I couldn't have children or make love. Maybe because he knows I'm dead, it's better.
You don't have to decide that now. It's best you don't even think about it until you get better. And you're gonna get better. I need some air.
Oh, Cruz. I'm sorry I can't. I want it to be like it used to be.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
George, a little late for you to be making a house call. What are you, my lawyer or my doctor?
Hello, George.
Sorry to bother you, CC. Good evening, Sophia.
Yeah, if this has anything to do with the contract on that takeover.
No, that's all going well. But I did receive a rather disturbing call from one of the attorneys at Caulfield McKenna.
If this concerns Mason, let's...
No. Oh, that's right. Mason is with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this doesn't concern him. Apparently, a will has been found.
A will?
Yeah. I was told that Eden had a will drawn up a short time ago. We're going to have to arrange a reading.
A will? He'd never told anyone. Do you have any idea what's in it?
No, I don't. I didn't have very much success trying to get information from that attorney. But he did make a remark off the cuff to the effect that you in particular would find the contents quite startling.
I just kept looking for you, darling.
I can't walk. I'm paralyzed.
That's not true.
It is true. I can't even... I feel that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on, get up. Come on, now get up, come on.
I can walk.
Sure you can. I bet you can dance, too.
Good morning, Sophia.
Good morning,
Oh,
George.
George, I'm glad you came.
I made all the arrangements, C.C. You can have Eden's will read this morning if you still want to.
Yes, I do. Oh, darling, I'd like everyone to stay for dinner after the reading of the will, so why don't you see if Rosa has enough time to prepare dinner, hmm?
Cece.
What?
It's 8:30 in the morning.
That's all?
Yeah. When you want to make up an excuse to get rid of me, try to think of a better one from now on. Excuse me, George.
She's right, I bet. Well, did you find out any more about the details of the will?
No, I told you I wouldn't be able to go into that, C.C.
George, why do you think it is unethical? All I want to do is prepare myself and my family. We have been through enough shocks already.
I know that, and you know I'd help you if I could. But Eden went to an outside firm, so there's nothing I can do. Now, maybe Mason can help you.
Why would Mason be able to help me?
It's his firm.
Mason's firm? That's incredible.
Oh, thank God.
For what?
For you. Sophia's been trying to reach you all night, and she never got a hold of you, and then she asked me to come here and check to see if you are all right, and then when I came here and saw all of this, I didn't
Figured out the worst.
know what I figured. Where have you been? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm great. Drank myself stupid. Passed out on the beach and spent the whole miserable night there. Aren't you glad you asked?
I care about you. And I'm not going to apologize for that.
I'm sorry. I know you care. Everybody cares. Everybody wants to help. Unfortunately, nobody can. It's up to me to do something about this, and I can't. It's amazing what a coward I've turned out to be.
You are not a coward.
Complete and utter. I'm afraid to stay in my own house. I probably have to leave before it's set. I'm leaving town.
When?
As soon as I can pack whatever I can stand to keep. Excuse me. Since when does Mr. Capwell send his attorney to make his social arrangements?
Well, these are special circumstances, Mr. Castillo. The family's gathering at the Capwell home this evening for the reading of Eden Capwell's will.
I didn't even know she had a... Must have been Mr. C's idea for the business or something. I'm sure it has nothing to do with me.
Cece didn't know anything about it. Apparently, Eden didn't want anyone to know. But your name is on the list of people who need to be there when it's read.
With all due respect to the family, they're going to have to count me out of this event.
Now, I don't think you understand. You really must be there.
I don't think you understand, Mr. Pearson. You see, what I must do now is figure out how to put one foot in front of another.
Mr. Castillo, I greatly sympathize with your bereavement, but what am I going to tell the Capwells?
Tell Mr. C to do whatever he sees fit, and just make my apologies.
If you should change your mind...
I won't change my mind, but I appreciate you coming over here. Thank you.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for feeling the way that you do.
Yeah, but you think that I should go over there and participate in one last morbid ritual?
I don't think that it will be pleasant for you, but I think Eden meant for you to be there.
Julie, you know what Eden meant? Eden meant to live. If she ever thought about something happening, it was 50 or 60 years down the line after we'd raised our kids, after we'd spoiled our grandkids. She was thinking about the future when she got on that plane, not about dying. And I can't get over the fact that I should have been on there with her. I mean, if it hadn't been for that stupid woman in that conference in Baja, I would have been on that plane too. And God knows I should have been. I wish I would have been.
Please, don't say that.
Oh, let me say it. I'm not gonna off myself.
I'm really glad to hear that. And Cruz, you know, unfortunately, that bottle isn't going to help you drown the pain because it will just surface some other way, some other time.
Yeah, I haven't been able to drown anything in this bottle, least of all the pain. And this morning, in spite of my best efforts to the contrary, I woke up with a clear mind. Finally came to some conclusions.
That you have to go away?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I got to.
It'll make a difference to me. I know how you're grieving. But I also know how hard you fought to save that girl's life last night. Whatever you said to her made her have the courage and the faith to want to live. Now, you must have gotten that message from somewhere deep inside you, Cruz. And maybe if you just give it a little time.
Oh, time is all I got to give it. It's just... I meant what I said to that girl. Life is worth living. I believe that. But in my heart, I just can't get myself to care.
Are you okay? You were doing this all night. Waking, dozing, and then crying out in your sleep?
I remember what happened. I remember exactly what happened. There was a woman. She tried to kill me.
Slow down. No, it was just a dream.
No, Kane, you've got to get the police because I remember. I remember exactly what she looks like.
I've got your tea for you, Miss Norris.
Ah, well, come in and just put it anywhere.
Okay.
And I'd like this on my hotel tab.
Yes, ma'am. Could I have your first name again?
Just call me Athena.
That's Greek, isn't it?
Yes, she was the goddess of war.
Well, yeah, if you need anything else, just give us a call.
I will, thank you. Total war.
Why waste all this energy worrying about someone the police probably can't find?
Don't you understand that maybe they can stop her from hurting another innocent person?
The only person I am worried about is you. We've got to get you back up on your feet. You've got a lot to get back to. Your family, your boyfriend.
And what are you going to do? Wave a magic wand and give me a new set of legs?
No, I'm going to work you harder than you've ever worked in your life. It's easier to lie here and wish it hadn't happened. But I don't think you're that type.
You know nothing about me.
Don't be so sure.
You know, you can come and go as you please. I'm restricted to these four walls and this bed.
You think you're feeling the whole world's pain. Well, I was where you are not too long ago. And all the world I could see was out a window of a VA hospital.
What happened to you?
I got shot up pretty bad. A non-pen changed hands. I was so full of morphine for a year, I don't remember anything. Spent another year flat on my back and most of the next in a wheelchair.
Sorry, Kane.
Sorry is for people like you who don't mind lying around crying over spilt milk.
How dare you talk to me that way?
I'll dare more than that if you settle for lying in this bed for the rest of your life. Now, they said I would never walk again, too. But they were wrong. Now, I'm not saying you're going to run any marathons, and you might have to use a cane when you walk. Or maybe you'll just be able to take a few steps and then have to get back in that wheelchair. But damn it, lady, you are not going to lie there listening to your hair turn white. Now, I didn't give up. And if I've got anything to say about it, neither will you.